Okay.
There we go. Hello.
Recording live, me and Carolyn Rim. She was just talking about how we met, right?
Yes, I was just talking about how we met. I want to be honest with you though. I want my audience to know you and to see you. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because your Believe and Shine is growing and it's thriving, and I don't see anyone on live yet, and I just feed off of it. So I'm going to finish my live stream here, but I'm going to go live on my page, and because I want everyone in the Spark Your Rockstar community to know you, Maria. And you will be able to share the video out because you are recording. So because you are too special to keep this just for a few hundred people. You must be seen, my darling.
That ignites my heart and that fulfills my soul, because this goes for me to you too. Because to me, you're like that person that, I saw your beginning, you saw my beginning,
Yeah.
and at our own pace and time, we are growing and doing whatever we can.
Oh my God, yeah. So
That's important, right? That's what people see. People don't realize how big it is. We together talking live right now.
It's pretty amazing that we are talking live. We actually did an interview together. God, how long ago did we do that interview?
Almost a year.
A year ago.
Yeah.
I did an interview with Maria a year ago, and she's just a total rock star. And the cool thing is that I can really see your heart. Like you just looking at you, I really definitely can see your heart. I'm going to put you on speaker view while I talk about you and talk about how.
Hi, everyone.
And who you are, and then you can share this out, of course, as well. So I wanted to share that I met this beautiful woman when I was at UPW. It was UPW, New Jersey or New York?
New York, New Jersey, that's the same because they put it out like that.
It was in 2015 that I met her, and I saw this beautiful woman, and she was dancing on her knees. And I remember as soon as I saw you, I just looked at you, and just this incredible burst of gratitude came into my heart. Like, I'd never seen anyone who was disabled celebrating, like, ever. Like, I never saw anyone in a wheelchair being like, woo-woo! Like, never in my life. Like, but you, I saw this. Like, you were so grateful. Like, you were so loving your life. You were so very grateful. And so I remember seeing that, and it was just such a joy to watch. And that moment affected my life for sure. So look how beautiful you look. You look so beautiful on my screen here. And I'm so excited I'm here with you. We're actually on Maria's Believe and Shine show. I've semi-taken it over.
No problem. This is beautiful because, I feel that me and Carolyn, I was saying that because before we went live, I was talking to her and saying that I kind of feel that beautiful when you see that someone that went with you at the beginning of your journey is growing, and you are growing, and they are finding their own way. That's the most beautiful thing. It's about you being your unique self. So her timing is her timing. My timing is my timing. But I know for sure she's doing whatever she can and should be doing. And to me, it's the same. And we've been following each other, like cheering up to each one of us, like, go, 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 girl. You're going to get it.
Really happy. You're amazing because you check in with me sometimes, which I love. Let me see if I can pin this. There we go. So I'm going to walk everybody through a quick meditation. I want to show you my shirt first of all, though.
Yeah, Believe and Shine and Rockstars there at the same T-shirt, which is amazing.
Yeah, there are rock stars in the world because there really are rock stars all over the world.
Yes, it is.
what I want to do is I want to walk you just through a quick meditation. I love meditating. Meditating has changed my life 100.
Yeah, to me too. To me too. I do it every day, and I always say, if you don't know what to do, meditate. The answers will come. They
Yes.
will come. They have to come.
Yes. And so I'm
And
going to be meeting you guys.
And
So
just before we were talking, me and Carol, before we got live right now, and she said, "Oh, should I just begin with the meditation?" I said, "That's perfect. We get in state, we get the answers, so that we connect with you all and give you some of what you want and need. You may be sure of that, and you can, because this is true. Let's go."
Let's do it. So I'm going to lead you guys. I've led a meditation every day for the past 365 days. I've led a group meditation with sometimes a group of 100, sometimes a group of 3. So it doesn't matter how many people are on. It just matters that we go within and connect with ourselves and our heart. If you've never meditated before, welcome. You know what I mean? Meditation is not this, crazy, like everybody thinks, meditation can be whatever you need it to be. And for me right now, I'll be honest with you, it's very rare that I have a migraine. I was telling Maria right before this, and it's so rare that any type of illness. I'll be honest with you, I don't even remember the last time I was sick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to meditate with you all, and we're actually going to do a silent meditation. And so the silent meditation is by far the most powerful, in my opinion, the most powerful meditation you can do. If you've never silently meditated before, you can visualize while we do this. And I'm just going to walk you guys down a set of stairs. And Joseph and Deepak Chopra actually gave me this to give to you guys. So if you close your eyes, close our eyes, have total trust. I'm going to walk you through this, and we're going to be total rock stars here. So take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And I want you to continue to focus consciously on your inhale and your exhale. Now I want you to visualize in your mind's eye a set of stairs. And imagine there's 7 stairs in front of you, and I'll count from 7 to 1, and then I'll snap my fingers, and instantly your body will be loose and relaxed, and the sound of my voice will pull you even deeper into your meditation. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Instantly your body is loose, limp, and relaxed, and you feel a rippling wave of relaxation through your whole body. And I want you to imagine that there's a beautiful big red door right in front of you. And as you visualize, I want you to open that red door, step through that, and I want you to imagine a golden white light showering down. So just imagine that liquid sunshine is being poured over your scalp, over your forehead, over your eyelids, over your eyebrows, your cheeks, your neck. And imagine this liquid sunshine is washing away all that no longer serves you. Breathe in the light. Allow it to energize and purify every cell in your body. And continue to breathe in and out. And imagine this liquid sunshine is pouring into your scalp. Imagine your scalp flowers open and it pours into your scalp, into your body, into every cell. And we're just going to go and do 2 minutes of complete silence. In your mind, what might happen if you've never done this before is you might have thoughts that start going crazy in your mind. Just allow those to float by like clouds in the sky. Let's take 4 deep, conscious breaths in and out. Feel that you've been washed and cleared of any energy that no longer serves you. We're going to I'll count from 1 until 7. I'll snap my fingers. You'll come back to the moment instantly feeling energized, relaxed, calm, and ready to start your day or finish your day or just go towards your day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feeling the energy rising up within you, rising within your core, your heart, your chest, just feeling this energy beaming out of you. 6, 7. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back to the moment.
Great. Thank you so much. How do you feel?
Much better.
Yes, that's what we needed, right?
Yes.
So let's go through. Do you have anyone live?
Say it again.
Live, someone live right now?
You're on live,
Okay. So,
Mark your Rockstar community.
yeah, Rockstar, love you all. I've been following Carolyn since the beginning, and I see all your comments, all your growth, all your energy. That's amazing what you've created. And yeah, I know that you've been through a lot. And you know, most people, when we search for someone, like they search for me, they search for you, they search for someone, they are looking for something that connected them. And one of the things that I see as I was thinking about this interview is that you didn't give up. You are actually going through everything, and you're facing the pain and allowing pain. That's all the things that we have to go through so that we can grow and be bigger, to teach you and to see the next level. And that's something that connects people, because most of us get scared, get lost, and you know, this is okay. But at the same time, we look for the moment that we are going to be able to face that, and you know, cross the bridge and get to another place. And then there's another view of something bigger that we go look for it. And you're experiencing that in your life also. I know that. You know, it's like, I always say that it's like getting to the mountain. You go here and then you have a bigger view, a wider view. And then you achieve something else and then have a wider view. It's a never ending growing and co-creation process. So that's why I want you to talk about not only your life, because most people here know what you've been through, and that's amazing, but also about how did what fears came along when you first decided, okay, I can't handle this life anymore, but I'm grateful to that, and I'm going to jump, burn the bridges and go for and move forward in my life. What fears just came huge inside of you, and how do you feel that you can share with people, with us, all of us that are watching live or maybe recorded, to see what they can do inside themselves, because it's first begins inside. I always say that it begins with a crack, just an opening to that can be different. I can do better. I can, go for my dreams. I wanted to share about that, Caroline. And just before, because many people from Believe in Shine, now we are live at Rockstar Community, but I'm going to share people that might not know you, just go through some a part of your life. How did you get there? Who are you? And things about that you feel that people can connect and know you better, please.
Yeah, sure. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Carolyn Rim, and I literally 2 years ago, I was just like an average person working in a cube, not happy, not fulfilled. I really just wanted to die. I felt so unhappy. I'm getting a little feedback, Maria, so I'm just gonna, can you mute yourselves?
Oh,
I think it's
for sure.
back. Yeah, thank you. And then, of course, we can unmute you, because I do want to go back and forth with you, but I want to share just quickly, very briefly, because I could spend here all day talking to you about what has happened to me along the way. I've literally felt like I've had a net underneath me for the past 30 years. Have you ever, like, in your life, like, think about it, like all the times in your life that, you could have had something happen to you, or you could have, like all your mistakes, like think about how all the mistakes that we make in our life, like they normally end up being a miracle. Like normally when, like if like your husband leaves you or your wife leaves you or something happens, we're so mad in the moment, right? I know for me, I was crushed when, I decided to follow my dreams. My husband at the time was not willing to be supportive. He didn't like the self-help community. He didn't believe in it. And so he left, and I was like crushed. I was crushed by it. But I say thank you today. I say thank you for that, because that was a gift. That was truly a gift. And God, universe, source, whatever you call it based on your beliefs, has the power to turn every mistake that you made in your life into a miracle. But you have to direct it, right? Like you are the captain of your soul. You're the master of your fate. That is so true. I think for me, how I've gotten to where I was working in a 9 to 5 to building a, like soon to be, like January 2017, like 7-figure business. Right now it's a 6-figure business. I'm so excited for, but January 2017, and the plans that we have, we're going to be a 7-figure business. And so I am so excited for that. But it's not all about money, right? Because money doesn't make you happy. I work with clients that have loads of money. They're rich beyond belief, but are they rich within? Right. And, people come to me, for all types of things. I work one-on-one mostly with women, but I have a lot of men that come to my event. I have a lot of men that watch my live stream, and they're good men too, right? Like they're not like, people who are just coming just to watch. Like they're people who really want to like go to the next level and be here and like be authentic and a good person. I just truly believe that energy is everything. Energy is everything in this world. And so for me, I made my dreams a must. When I went to the first Tony Robbins seminar in Dallas, 2014, within the first week, I quit smoking. My husband left me. I quit my job. Like so many things happened in such a short frame of time. And then it all just went up from there. Like I charged the stage to get to Joseph McClendon. I did so much to, because I was unwilling not to have my dreams come true. Like I made it a must. And so when you make something a must, the universe will adjust, I
This
am.
is amazing. Just for a second, let me get in because this is amazing. Just, I don't want to interrupt you because this interview is all about you, but I want people to understand. That's all about, yeah, but you know, I'm grateful for you being here. That's my first interview live. And also, I believe in China, this is going to grow. And Carolyn has been all the time pushing me, just do your girl, just doing interviews because you know, it's like we are cheering up for each other and we are, you know, just let's go, let's go, let's go. And it's not about pushing, it's about decisions.
Mhm.
And the decision can come from a moment of grace and it can come from a moment of pain. But if you don't decide, pain will grow. And it's your choice. It's your choice. Like Karen said, it was her choice all the time. And you know, we can get good at it. Because once you begin to choose towards you, your higher self, your most sensitive, unique, beautiful, shining self, you know you have, we all do have, we all do are. It's like something that you get used to that because it's good. You begin to connect and to tap into miracles. That's what she's sharing also. And just go on, continue with that, and just
Yes. So I'll continue. Yeah, basically, I just this is definitely something that has helped me just totally reform my whole life. My life today looks completely different than it did 2 years ago, but that's because I'm a different person. So as I was saying, I work with people who are not rich within. They do not feel a connection, right, with themselves or their creator. For those of you out there that might feel like you're missing something in life, that you maybe feel like you don't have something, like what don't you like you always feel like you're missing something, right? Like, haven't you ever felt that feeling? I used to feel that feeling all the time. Like, what am I missing? Like, is this all there is to life, right? You're missing a connection with your creator. You're missing this spiritual connection. Like, you are not just a human being. Like, you are a soul having a human experience, and you wanted this. You wanted this so bad that you streamed your energy into consciousness and you took your first breath. And so what I believe is that everybody's here for a purpose and a reason. And the more you connect with your creator, when you go within, you close your eyes, you meditate, and you really come from your heart, right? Because heart energy is so much different than just a thought. Thoughts are great. Yes, thoughts matter. Yes, I believe in that. But I also believe that heart energy is just a different vibration. Heart energy is 60 times more powerful than a thought. So just think about that. So when I send out something from my heart, or when I'm honest, when, you know, I mean, I'll be very honest with you guys, right? My little girl last night, I was in the emergency room with her until 4 a.m. And so right now, I'd much rather be laying down and resting. And most likely, as soon as we get off this live stream, I'm going to lay down and rest. But I have integrity. And I told Maria I would be on for her today for her interview. And so that's why I'm here. My little girl is fine. You know, she has, there was something
what
really
happened?
swollen. Basically, she got a chest x-ray, and we were just in the emergency room all night getting tests and stuff like that. They ended up just saying she had a virus, you know, so, you know, she is going to be okay. But the poor little sweet thing, she's just so wonderful and just so brave. And it was so cute because in the hospital last night, I'll share this with you, they had to shove something down her throat, like not down her throat, but to the back of her throat. And it was so funny because she was so scared. And I was like, baby, I was like, I'll get the test done first so you can see that it's nothing. And so the doctor and nurse looked at me. They're like, you'll get it done for her? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And so they swabbed the back of my throat. And I was like, oh. And then Kaylee did it too when she saw I didn't like react that much. And then it was funny because Kaylee got an ice pop, a popsicle afterwards. And I said to the nurse and doctor, I was like, I did the test too, so really I kind of should get an ice pop too. And they just started laughing so hard, and they were like, do you really want one? I was like, yes, I really want one. Like, I am a kid at heart. Like, that is where my heart is. Like, I still have my inner child shining within me. You should see my physiology. When I'm out, I skip. Like I skip, I don't even have to be with my daughter, and I'll be skipping down the street because I'm so grateful for my life. I'm so grateful for everything that has happened to me so far in my life, and for everything that is coming to me. So think about where you are. Think about where you are in your life and what thoughts are you thinking about your life. Do you maybe think that you have this money block, right? What if I told you there was no money block? What if it was all about your perception of who you are? What if other people's opinions of you didn't matter? Because they don't. Right? We have, as human beings, we have a tendency to we get people to judge us for things that we judge ourselves for, right? And the way you perceive yourself is the way others will perceive you. There was a time when I hated myself, when I couldn't even stand looking at myself in the mirror, and people reflected that. People were mean to me. People did this to me, right? And it's amazing because now that I fully love and respect myself, my life is totally different because of that. And your life can be totally different too. I think sometimes just making those 2 millimeter shifts, knowing that you are that powerful, like knowing that you have the power to make as much money as you possibly could want, to have the deepest, most meaningful relationships you could ever have, to be your fittest self, like not to share excuses. I know Maria is a great person to talk to about working out and having a great body. I mean, she still works out, like she still has, her thing. Like I remember you were doing when I had my workout program, Maria was up there every morning at 6 a.m. working out with us. So I can tell you that, it's all about what you're willing to do for your dreams. And I love one of Tony Robbins' quotes is, from all pain, greatness can and must come. So just remember that, from all pain, greatness can and must come, because it must. Your greatness must come. This is, this life that you're living right now, you only get today. Like, stop saying, oh, I'll do it later, or maybe I'll do it then, or maybe I'll be happy tomorrow or next week, or I'll be happy when I get this, or I'll be happy when I get this. No, you won't, right? The happiness level should be now. It's happening now, right? And so I feel like I really need to share that with you if you're listening to this and, you don't understand, or you're feeling like you need that extra push or that, I'm here to tell you, I'm proof that it works. I'm proof that you can ask the universe for what you really want and you can have it happen. But there were moments during the past 2 years that I wanted to give up. Hell, I've failed so many times in the past 2 years. If you all only knew. And so many of the great successful people, all of them failed. Every single one of them failed, right? We don't access people's failures though. We don't shine the spotlight on them, right? Like for most of you watching, you probably don't know, like a year and a half ago, I failed at an event and I lost like $15,000, and it was such a big hit on me. But I learned, and that $15,000 lesson was totally worth it because of all the lessons that I learned. So your mistakes are not mistakes as long as you learn from them. See, because here's the thing with the law of attraction. I'll teach this. I teach this to my coaching clients all the time. You will continue to attract the same situation, the same exact situation with different people. You will continue to have it happen to you over and over and over again until you learn the lesson. So I can tell you, my friends, that it's huge to learn the lesson. It's absolutely huge. You must learn the lesson here, because if you don't learn the lesson, it's just going to continue to happen. Hi to all the rock stars on. You guys are quiet today.
Hello, rock stars.
Hey, Gemma. So this is definitely something where if you're wondering, why do I keep doing the same thing over and over again? It's because you're not learning the lesson. Even like if you're overeating, even if, you're not working out, or even if you have a certain situation, maybe I used to have the belief that I couldn't connect with women on a deep level, which was such bullshit. I used to have that belief though. I always used to say, I get along better with men. That's not true. Some of my deepest relationships that I have are with women, right? And that's only because I love myself now. Before, I didn't love myself, right? And that's why my whole brand to start out was, what's up, Ralph? My whole brand was 30 days to loveyourself.com, because it was all about falling in love with yourself, right? Because it turns out, right, that loving yourself is the fastest way to transform. And check this out, loving someone else is the fastest way to help them transform. The reason I say that is because you're not broken. You don't need to be fixed. There's nothing wrong with you. Like I love you for right where you're at. Like, when is the last time someone said that to you? Like, I love you for right where you're at, for where you're going, for who you are, and for who you're becoming, right? I think it's so invaluable that we share that with the world, because we are invaluable. You are invaluable. Like, I could not put a price tag on you, Maria. You know, you're invaluable. I'm invaluable. Every person listening to this right now, if you're listening to this, it's because there's a reason. There's something that's being said here that you need to hear, right? And so if you allow it to absorb into your subconscious mind and make a shift, who knows? Oh, Brenda, the 30-day website. My first website was called 30daystoloveMyself.com.
Oh, that's great.
And I have since given that away, and I changed it to sparkyourrockstar.com, because if you see my shirt, believe there are stars in the world.
And let me add something to that. Carolyn, thank you so much for what you've been sharing so deeply. And it's amazing when we embrace and connect with the higher self. It's like a flow of energy and love, and that came out from you. And I was just like receiving and making sure that everyone that is going to watch this live or not receives that and understand that, you know, people sometimes come to me and ask, okay, I want to believe, but people always say to me, keep moving forward. But I've been trying, and I say, try a little more, because it's not about the results I get or the results that Karen gets. It's about you trusting in the seed and also daring to trust it, because the seed is like a tiny thing. It's like, I want to love myself. I'm sure that at some point, as Carolyn said, she didn't love herself. She looked in the mirror, even if she's beautiful, you know that? Right now, you know that. And we can all see that. But if you don't see, no problem. Embrace yourself and keep going. The seed has only one thing that is going to happen to it. It's going to grow if you nurture it. And it's all about believing, because believing in its face, and also, you know, using the frequency, the visualization, the attraction mode of you to get there. And as Caroline was saying, she was talking about loving yourself. One of the things that you can understand from me, I don't have my legs, and I love myself as I am. I really, really do love and embrace myself as I am. And if you ask me, oh, was it always that way? Some point we all disconnect a bit. Some points we all say, oh my God, I don't love myself. But at the same time, if you keep...
Let me share to that because I think it's really important. When you get, there's going to be a time when you get to a place where saying I don't love you, that never will happen again. Like, I have passed the point. I will never say I don't love you to myself again.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. At some point,
there's a
bridge burned.
Yeah, there's a point, because here's what I'm going to share. I spoke at a school in front of 300 children. And these children, I'll never forget this gorgeous little girl. She was in 5th grade, and she was in the back. And I had been walking around with the microphone, and I told everyone to close their eyes. And I told everyone to imagine they were streaming energy into someone they loved. So a friend, a family member. I said, imagine streaming your energy into someone you love. And then I said, now I want you to flip that, and I want you to give that love to yourself. Because I said, you deserve that love just as much as the person that you're giving it to. And this, I'll never forget the look on this little beautiful girl's face. And she had tears streaming down her face. And when I had them open their eyes, I said, why are you crying, to the little girl? And she had said, because I never loved myself before. And she's like, and I just never felt that before. And so, you know, she's a little girl. She's in 5th grade. And for her to get emotional in meditation just really, it touches my heart. We all have the opportunity to connect with our higher power, with ourselves on a very deep level. You see, we are programmed from a very young age, and we're not taught how we should love ourselves, how we should have compassion for ourselves. And, my heart goes out to people who are their own critics, because I remember a time, 2 years ago, I even made a video on it. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, but it's in my Spark Your Rockstar community. It's an angel and a devil voice basically on my shoulder, and it's me. You're a joke, you can't do it. The other voice is like, you can do this, you're awesome, blah, blah, blah. But it's like that push-pull, right? And, I just used to be my own worst critic, and now I'm like my biggest supporter. And what's up, Paris? Paris is in India. So I'm going to India in 10 days to be a meditation instructor. So I'm so excited to go to India and to train and to get my certification. I've been leading meditations for a year now, but I want to be better. I want to continue to grow and learn from the best. And so that's why I'm going to India. But I'm so excited that I was able to come on here and share with you all a little bit about me and a little bit about my story. And I think that, you're awesome, Paris. So I think the 3 tips that if anyone's watching this right now.
This is what I was going to say to you just to close that, because I want you to get the most of your girl right now. Get back to her. She deserves it. And I want to thank everyone. Sharing now is going to close with 3 tips to make you open yourself a little bit more to the possibility of being, I would say that the happiness that she feels right now, and the happiness that I feel right now, the fulfillment that is now, as she said, and I was going to just add the same thing here. There's a point that there's no turning back. Like, I love and appreciate myself as I am. And you believe in that with your heart and your mind and your body and your soul. So that's a deeper level that you get when you dare and believe and keep moving. Just continue with you. Continue the work. You've trained yourself in a certain way. You can train yourself in a different way, just a better way. So she's going to end this, and I want to thank you so much right now, and I'm going to thank you at the end, but go on and please share.
By the way, Ralph G says, hi, Sunshine Mary. You remember Ralph G?
Yeah, hello, Ralph. Love you.
So the 3 things that I'm going to close with are this. And number 1, I want you to be kind to yourself. For God's sakes, give yourself a break. God did not make you so you could be perfect. He did not make you so you wouldn't mess up. My belief in this is that he knew you were going to mess up, and he has the power to turn your mistakes into miracles. But you got to let him. You have to, number 2 is have that childlike faith, right? Really have that childlike faith that there's an invisible force of energy. This is proven by science now, that there are invisible forces of energy around you, right? And so if you allow those forces to come in, right, and really just love yourself and really feel that guidance, that intuition, that heart, that goodness, right? You'll feel a deeper sense of meaning than any material thing could ever give you. Like, the love I feel in my heart for myself and the world is beyond anything that any material gift could give me. I am not led by significance. I am led by love. I am led by compassion. I am, led by, force for good. And so you got to find that within yourself. You got to find what you're led by, what's your why, right? So number 3 would be what's your why, because your why is going to push you when you cannot move forward. Your why and why you're doing what you're doing is going to push you. I think the most important thing, though, that I want you to just hold on to, it's going to be a little saying, and hopefully in times of doubt, you'll remember this. If you make it a must, the universe will adjust. And what you thought was impossible all of a sudden becomes possible. But if you don't make something a must, if you make it like a maybe or a kind of, then it'll kind of happen. Then it maybe will happen. But if you make something like a must, like an unbelievable must, like you are absolutely unwilling to accept any other reality but this one, right? The one that you are creating, then the universe will just be like, here, you're ready. Here you go. So I just want to thank Sunshine Mary for having me on her Believe and Shine show.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Excited for you and for your journey. And, you know, I know that the Believe and Shine community, I remember when I messaged you, I said, you need to start a community. You really do. And so I'm so grateful that I helped inspire you to inspire others, because that's what it's all about. It's a ginormous domino effect of love and learning and lessons and just beautiful transactions.
Yes, there is. And thank you so much for what you said, what you've shared, and thank you for being here. And I want everyone to connect and join Spark Your Rockstar community, because Carolyn is always filling our hearts with honesty, energy, love, and tools. And tools also, which is amazing. So join in. You, all of you from Believe and Shine, just join in, and you're gonna get, you know, great resources to your journey, because at some point, journey gets tough. It's normal. It's part of life. Just embrace it. It's like a huge wave. Surf it, and you get the results from it. So have a great day, Carolyn. Thank you so much. Thank you, rock stars. Thank you, Believe in Shiners, everyone that have watched and is watching right now. Love you all. Love you, Carolyn.
I love you too. Have a great day, guys.
Have a great day, guys.